Hello friends, welcome back. In last video, we have seen six objectives of business communication. Those are giving information, persuasion, conveying information, advice, motivation, and training. Friends, we are going to see the rest of the objectives of business communication in this video. So, as I told you, behind every activity there is one objective. Similarly, objectives are there in every task that we perform. So as far as this business communication is concerned, there are certain objectives that business has to set before going for the communication, and one by one we are going to see that. Already we have seen six objectives in last video. Now moving to the second objective and the first objective of this video, that is objective number 7: instruction, guidance, and counseling. As far as this instruction, guidance, and counseling is concerned, all those are the things which are useful, which are applicable in business organization. Sometimes instructions are given, sometimes guidance is provided, and sometimes counseling is done. So these are the things that can be done for the employees in every business organization, and in that case also, and in all those things also, there is a role of communication, or communication is playing a very important role in instruction as well as in guidance and in counseling. So see, for the purpose of work, instructions are given, and while giving the instruction there should be a proper communication between the employees and the workers, or the top mid level authority. So if you want to provide proper guidelines to your employees, that should be done properly by using proper mode of communication. There should be a proper selection of media for giving the instruction, then only those instructions will be effective, otherwise they will not be effective in case of implementation. When it comes to guidance, guidance is also important when new things are coming, when new technologies there in the production house, or whenever it is there. So in case of that, guidance is required. So top level authority has to provide the guidance to their employees time to time, and there also there is a role of communication that we can understand. Now moving to the last one, that is counseling. In case of counseling, in certain cases counseling is must. If somebody is not working properly, so that person will be taken for the counseling. And there is a role of communication, and that can be done very properly by using communication. And there is a need to select proper media for communication, as well as there is a need to go for proper and the right way of communication that can be done in this kind of instruction, guidance, and counseling. So in this case also there is a huge role of communication that we can understand. Moving on to the next one, and that is objective number 8. Here we are going to talk about warning and appreciation. See, both are the two different things, as we always say that every coin has two different sides. So here this one is a coin which is having two different sides. One is negative and another one is positive. So see, as far as warning is concerned, can be called as what negative side, and as far as appreciation is concerned, no doubt it can be called as positive signal or positive side of the coin. So see, warning is given, definitely somebody is not working, somebody is not coming on time, somebody is not reporting on time, somebody is not achieving the target. In that case, warning is given to that particular employee. Warning is just as an order to perform well, to come on time, to be very punctual about the time and all. In that case, warning is given. In case of appreciation, definitely appreciation is a what do we call it, reward of good work. When we perform good activities, when we achieve the target, when we work with honesty, when we work with full efficiency, in that case appreciation is given by the top authority. So these are the two different things which are required in business organization, and whenever we want to go for warning and appreciation, communication is playing vital role, important role. So that also, there should be a proper communication for giving warning, as well as if you want to appreciate your employee, there should be a proper way of communication. Then only this is these are possible, otherwise not. Then moving to the next objective of communication, that is resource utilization. Basically in business organization, there are two types of resources, and these two type of resources are financial resources and non-financial resources. And if you want to utilize those resources, there should be a role of communication. If you are using proper communication, then definitely those whatever resources we have in the organization can be utilized. If you want to utilize human resources in the organization, there should be a proper communication, because human resources are the resources that they have mind, and that they have emotions. In case of financial resources, they don't have emotions as such. But in case of human resources, they have emotions. And whenever we want to deal with human resources, we need to take care of emotions. And when we want to take care of emotions, definitely there is a role of communication. How we communicate as an higher authority, that is also important. So friends, as far as this resource utilization is concerned, definitely whether it is financial or non-financial, there is a role of communication. There should be a proper communication for utilization of resources, that I want to say. And the last one, management efficiency. As I told you, there are three different types of management authorities in business organization, and those three different management authorities are top level management, lower level management, and middle level management. And they have their own efficiencies. If you want to get their fullest efficiency, no doubt communication is playing very important role. If you want to observe the efficiency of management, there also there is a role of communication, and we can understand their efficiency by going or by using proper way of communication. So friends, these are the objectives of business communication, which we have seen one by one, and I have explained you. If you have any doubt, you can ask me your doubts by using this online platform. Before going to conclude, once again I repeat the points which we have seen in this last two videos, and those points are related to objectives of business communication. The first one was giving information, that is information is transferred from one place to another place. Second one, persuasion. Here we can understand the process that we do at various level, and this kind of thing is related to completion of processes. Third one, conveying suggestions. Here we can convey various types of suggestions from different level of authorities. Advice can be given by using proper way of communication. Then we can motivate employees of the organization by using communication. Training can be given by using communication to the various workers at various levels according to their needs. And the next one is instruction, guidance, and counseling. Instructions are given, guidance is provided, and counseling is given to the employees time to time. So there also there is a role of business communication that we have seen. Warning and appreciation, as I told you, these are the two different sides of a single coin. So that is also, one is positive, one is negative. So accordingly, whenever we want to go for warning, communication is one must. Whenever we want to go for appreciation, communication is must, that we have seen. When we want to utilize the resources of business organization, definitely there is a role of communication that we have seen thoroughly. And as I told you, there are two different types of resources, financial and non-financial. So in case of utilization of both, communication is very important. And the last one, we have seen efficiency of management. If you want to observe the efficiency of management, communication is very important. You can understand the efficiency of top level management, lower level management, and middle level management by using communication process. So here we people have done with objectives of business communication in a right and complete manner. If you have some questions, you can ask me your questions. I hope you people have thoroughly understood the concepts of objectives of business communication in this video. Thank you very much for watching this video. We are going to meet in another video. We are going to see features of communication in next video. Till then, stay connected, stay tuned. Thank you.